How do you start collecting Pokemon cards? This is a great question. Where should you start at? There's so many different sets available and so many cards. It's so overwhelming. And although Pokemon's catchphrase is gotta catch them all, that can be hurtful to your wallet and just drive you crazy trying to do that. If this is for your 6-year-old, I honestly think, which is kind of the opposite of the advice I normally give, the best place to start is to open packs. If you can find packs in the stores, Targets, GameStop, Walmart for MSRP, go for that. That's gonna be the best way or the best introduction to the hobby. However, the hobby is at an all-time hype period right now, so it is pretty much impossible to find things in stores unless you hit a restock at the right time, but that can be very difficult in and of itself. And if you have a job, how can you time that? How can you get to the store to line up, or who could afford to do that? I don't know. I would also try and find a local card store in your area and go visit them. Not all of them are evil. Some of them offer packs for good prices, or they sell singles, which is what I tend to collect. I don't buy booster boxes or anything like that. I just buy the singles for the cards that I want, which would be my next recommendation. Talk to your 6-year-old, ask them who their favorite Pokemon is. For example, if they say Pikachu, you can go online and you can look up Pikachu cards and just try and buy those, or go on a hunt for those specific cards. There are different apps or websites that you can use to price out the value, the current market value of these cards. For example, I like to use price charting. You can look up all sorts of cards, every card that's ever existed for Pikachu. You can see what the current value is for ungraded or graded, and then it also shows you what like recent sales are on eBay. Or you could also use like TCG Player, which also shows the live market value, and you can buy from all sorts of sellers within the app. Once you have a general idea of the cost of the card you're looking for, you could then buy it online through TCG Player or eBay, or you could go to a local card show and you can try and hunt for Pokemon there. Main thing is don't buy from scalpers. Don't support them hiking up the prices. They're ruining the hobby. So all in all, if you can't find packs, I would just say focus on your 6-year-old's favorite Pokemon. I think collecting is a lot easier when you have a clear goal in mind, so you know exactly what you're looking for, what you're trying to collect, and then it'll be really fun trying to find those cards and fill out that binder page.